So you think you can intimidate me? Hi, I'm your host Ruggero, and today I want to look at a very simple technique that can make you look very threatening, but in a subtle way. Very often I find that when actors need to play an intimidating character, they tend to go big. They raise their volume, they scream, they play angry. Of course this can work sometimes, but it's not the most effective way to be intimidating. Keep in mind that the smallest dog barks the loudest. So when we see a character that screams and loses control, sure, he's intimidating, but there's something in our heads that tells us that he's not very much in control of himself. So he's probably not that much of a threat as someone who instead is fully in control. So if you want to come across as threatening in a subtle and bone-chilling way, you need to find a different approach. So try this. If I look at you and I don't blink, and I'm very still, and I'm very quiet, and I keep not blinking, suddenly everything I say becomes very, very important. Now obviously if you do it all the time, it doesn't work. But if you do it in a specific moment, for just one line or even just a couple of words, that stillness, that absence of something becomes a lot more scary, a lot more threatening than if you try to overplay it with emotions, with anger. The real key for me here is to really create a sense of difference between the performance before that moment and the performance after that moment. So if in general, in the rest of the scene or in the rest of the movie, you're quite relaxed, you're very expressive, and then you have that moment where you just go absolutely neutral, that becomes very powerful, becomes very scary potentially. So what do you think? What makes characters come across as scary or threatening for you? Leave a comment below, and if you have any requests for other topics or things you want me to talk about, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.